family reunion trip, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And shit, it was definitely needed. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as I came home, it's time to get back to work. You know
It's
what I mean?
business time.
It's business time. It's all about business. It's a businessman.
You know, what I notice about you throughout, the time of me covering you and everything like that, it's like you have a lot of fun, but everything's very serious, in between that time. So, you're very locked in. I can already see it in your eyes. It's that time. It's almost like you got like a fight coming soon or something, right?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. I got a fight coming up for sure. October. Got a fight coming up in October. I ain't gonna say the date yet, or location, but honestly, man, ever since that last fight, I've been locked in for real. Like I feel like I'm right around the corner for a world title. I feel like my name being talked around a lot more now, and that shit is just putting a more of a hunger inside of me.
Okay. Well, I mean, clearly you were hungry prior to your vacation because after you did the little Floyd Mayweather shoulder roll, you were hanging out with Floyd Mayweather doing some stuff, you and Shakur. What was that all about? Just curious, as a fan of just, your
Shit,
career.
like really, like true, like keeping it real. Like that last training camp was tough for me because Terrence Crawford was fighting and shit. So Bomac had a lot going on with him. You know what I'm saying? And like that was like really like one of the first training camps. Like me and Bomac was really like kind of bumping heads and shit. This is shit people don't know. So we kind of was bumping heads a little bit because it was just a lot going on within the camp. You know what I'm saying? And um, I just felt like going to the fight that I wanted my brother there with me because my real brothers was back at home at the fight party. So I told Shakur, like, look, Shakur, like, I want you there with me. I want you there in my corner just so I can feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. And obviously, you've had a lot of success going into that. I mean, Floyd Mayweather follows you on Instagram. You guys did some work in there, just a little exclusive. You have your OnlyFans, so if they really want to see all the content, right, it's all up on your OnlyFans.
Oh, no, I don't have no OnlyFans, but I should get one, though. Definitely.
No?
Yeah, I should get one. You right
Oh,
about that. I should get one.
okay. 'Cause you got all that. I saw you posting. You had all this exclusive Floyd footage. Working with the pads and things like that.
Yeah,
So,
now I got on Instagram, I got a subscription, though.
oh,
People can
okay.
subscribe to my page and see that Floyd stuff for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Now, I can't help but like looking into the chat. There's a lot of people that keep bringing up someone that you wanted to fight. Was Frank Martin. You guys first time meeting each other face to face at the Terrence Crawford and Spence weigh-in, I believe, right?
Yeah, it was at a press conference, I
Oh, the
think.
presser, yes, presser. So, I mean, you guys obviously got face to face and things like that. It's a fight that all the fans want to see. So, I mean, what was that interaction? Just your thoughts.
I mean, shit, I feel like, a lot of people are coming at me like, damn, Keyshawn, you should have did more, or damn, Keyshawn, I like how you carried yourself. But for me, like, how I look at it, that man was doing a whole interview to come talk to me. You know what I'm saying? People are like, oh, Keyshawn, he's scared Keyshawn because he confronted Keyshawn. I was on my way out the door with a girl with me. I wasn't worried about Frank Martin. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go get some pussy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Frank Martin was doing a whole interview, confronting me just to show me that he's not scared of me. Basically, he's trying to prove something to himself that he's not scared of me. Prove to the whole world that he's not scared of me. So he had to come confront me while I'm walking out the door. That's why the whole time I'm there, I'm just laughing at him like bro, like, okay, we can set it up. Like, that's why I'm carrying it that way because I'm seeing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had to do all this. People know me for who I am. Like, people know I do a lot of talking. People know I get aggressive. People know who I am. People know I can fight. He had to come confront me. Keisha, I'm not scared of you, bro. We're going to fight when the time is right. When the time is right, when you ask me, do I want to fight Frank Martin? What I say? Every time. I'm going to fuck Frank Martin up. I said it to his face then. You know what I'm saying? He keep talking about when the time is right. So I feel like, he just had to prove to himself he's not scared of me, but we're going to fight when the time is right. Man, fuck out of here. You scared of me, and I'm going to fuck you up when we fight.
Now, just on the other side, just the fact that Frank did come up and approach you. Do you respect him? As a fighter, like man to man. Like I know that if someone was saying, "Hey, this guy wants to fight me," over and over, and then he sees him. Is there, as a mutual fight of respect that he took the time to come up and say, hey, what's up? I'm down, face to face. And it did get a lot of people talking about it. I think that was probably the topic of the press conference today.
Yeah, I definitely respected it. A lot of no fighters out here doing that shit. I ain't gonna lie, like, and I'm pretty sure I said in the interview before, I respected what Frank did. You know what I'm saying? I definitely respect it, but if you ask me that same question, I'm gonna say, out for me, what I know, Frank came over to prove to himself that he's not scared of me. You know what I'm saying? Even though I respect that, but at the end of the day, he's a fucking little dog. You know what I'm saying? When you put him against me, I will fuck Frank Markin up, and I will say it every time. And when it happened, it will happen. You understand what I'm saying?
So is this one of those fights where obviously there's different politics? You from as long as I know you wanted to fight with him. He hasn't shied from the idea of fighting you, but there's obviously politics of promoters and top rank PBC. Is this wherein maybe the next Crawford Spence,
No,
undisputed, you get a belt, or you want it now?
Yeah, I will fuck Frank Martin up now. What y'all know? Not what you. I know you talking. The fans. I will. Anybody can get it. I'm ready now. I'm about to be 10-0 my next fight. What? It's not 5, 6, 7, 8 no more. Like, we going to 10, 12, 11, 15 now. Like, I'm ready. Y'all keep talking about Lomachenko. He did it in 2. Shakur did it in 11, 10. Yeah, it's about that time for me. You know what I'm saying? So whoever got that belt, if Devin Haney gonna keep him or he gonna vacate whatever he wants to do, let me get a shot. Devin, if you gonna move up. You know what I'm saying? If Frank wanna fight, Frank said he was gonna go back and talk to Al. Frank, you never went back and talked to Al about me clearly as day. So don't get in the camera saying you're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, in terms of me, I'm willing to fight I'm really willing to fight any one of these fighters out here. Like, I'm not playing. I'm not playing.
Now, I've also seen people in your comments that also keep bringing up Andy Cruz, respectfully, a guy that you shared the ring with in the Olympics. But he turned professional, and he went and fought an opponent that you fought. And in comparison, what was your, I guess, first impression of how he looked, in his first debut?
My first impression was, honestly, keep it real, like, it was expected, honestly. I was watching, I'm like, I'm knowing he's going to go 10 rounds. I'm knowing he's going to look good going 10 rounds. This is the shit that I know. I know. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to see how he was going to really, like, look going 10 rounds. Was your power going to stay there? Was you going to get a little fatigue? Was your defense going to be superb as it does be in a 3-round fight? You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, it was expected for what he showed me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people saying, damn, that was, to be honest, Key, that was actually like a good-ass debut with Burgos going 10 rounds. People like, that's really a good-ass debut, bro. I'm like, I feel y'all, but what a lot of people be forgetting is I'm the only one that been in the ring with him 4 different times. So if anybody knows, it's fucking me. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it was just a decent debut. I expected him to do what he did, honestly.
You feel like when they matched him, because obviously they do this often where they get an opponent, and they hope that they outperform him. And, like, it's simply like just by knocking this guy out, because he's been in the ring with a lot of great fighters, no one's knocked them out. Do you feel like that kind of backfired in a sense where because he couldn't knock him out, that now he can't use that as a leverage like I outdid Keyshawn?
Yeah, for sure. Because, if I would have knocked Burgos out, then I would be saying I outdid everybody. So, definitely he could have used that for leverage. And I honestly would have been happy if he would have stopped Burgos because it would be a much bigger fight. Right now, don't nobody know Andy Cruz. Don't nobody know that nigga in America. Don't nobody know him. Don't nobody know him. More people know Frank Martin than people know Andy Cruz. More people know me than people know Frank Martin. You feel what I'm saying? So, Andy Cruz just got a lot of catching up to do inside and outside the ring.
So if you had to choose between, a person from the amateurs that has a great storyline or Frank Martin, you would obviously choose Frank Martin just because it makes more sense.
No.
Okay. Well,
No.
You want that get back?
If I was my own promoter, like Mr. Devin Haney, like Lord Devin Haney, I would fucking get me a world title. I would make my first title defense be Andy Cruz, and then I'll call out Frank Martin bum.
Is this so? Just in the root of all things, the whole goal is to get your title and just start wreaking havoc throughout the 135 division. And regardless of who comes first, who comes next, it doesn't matter. Title shot, if you want to line them up between either Frank Martin, Andy Cruz, or Pitbull. I think you were on Pitbull. You know, I mean,
Hey,
it doesn't matter. Right?
Hey, yo, I let you not right. My brother said, man, Key, you need prayer. She told us something. Who you fighting next? I said, shit, I'll probably fight the whole 135 division next.
I mean,
no bullshit. I just snapped on everybody yesterday. But that's because people, look, Ryan, people need to understand. These fighters out here is soft. Real shit, bro. I'm going to call a spade, bro. And the only reason why I'm kind of getting like this, because I'm really seeing it for myself and I'm living it. I'm in professional boxing. I'm doing it. So I can speak on it. Niggas out here is soft, yo. Niggas out here don't really want to fight, few. Niggas out here want to build fights of other names and then fight another fighter they know they can knock out. That's what fighters is doing out here nowadays. From the top tier guys, all the way to the bottom. I'm a fighter. I want to fight your ass. I want to fight your favorite fighter, Ryan. Hey, everybody on this live right here, I want to fight y'all's favorite fighter. Tell them Keyshawn Davis want to fight y'all. I bet they come up with an excuse. Oh, he's only 9-0. Oh, he's only this. Oh, he's only that. It's gonna be everything but, man, let me get to him. Let me fight him. I'm trying to tell you, these fighters don't want to fight, Ryan. I want to fight though. That's gonna watch the cream of the crop gonna rise.
Well, you have a great fan base of people in the chat, and just I guess